Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always clean. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Good afternoon. Hey, what do we got? Tuesday? We got Tuesday, September 13th, 2021. No, not our date today.
What on earth?
Shoot, I thought if we went backwards a little bit, we'd get a little redo. My day sucked.
Kick us into a time capsule or something?
Yeah, let's try that. I'd like to try that. Hey, we are here. It is actually Monday, April 17th. I don't know. What do I got? 2023. We are here. This is the debrief. We're here to let you know what we've been up to. Jeremy, don't call me out like that. Dang it. Just kidding. He's on top of it.
Errors, right?
Mistakes have been made.
We should get one of his.
Hello, Jeremy. Anyway, we're here to share with you what we've been up to, what we got coming up, and I don't know, whatever BS comes our way, I guess, is what we'll talk about today.
I tried to click that other little intro piece, and I don't know why it doesn't play for us very well, but it is what it is.
No, I thought you were making that up, but one time when I tried it, it did the same thing. Fat fingers, trigger fingers. I don't know what I thought it was, but
Let's see. There we go. That's where we are.
that's a good one. Calendar broken. Yeah, my calendar is, Jeremy. You are correct. It's Monday. I got that. It's Monday.
Don't remind me.
It is Monday. It is Monday. You know what? I had to go visit a doctor today. And first of all, I found out some good news. I didn't know this. This does not surprise me. But it's always nice when you find out the person that makes you turn your head to the right and cough is a veteran. And I found that out today. And their husband is a veteran as well. They didn't make me turn my head and cough, for the record. They taking care of some other things that is going on. Mr. Newton, good to see you, brother. I am looking into that request you had today, and I do want to say that we saw it, and we know that it's there, and we just have to fit it into a time of window of time that it usually comes after 3 o'clock. And so, but I have to pretend that I do not do any WeP3 stuff before the 3 o'clock time. And I raise my right hand and so commit and make sure that it's not my right hand. Say that I commit to never doing any WeP3 stuff before 3 o'clock. That's how's that go?
Agreed.
Yep.
Not during our other jobs, period.
Yep.
Not.
Yep. Truth. All truth.
Sadly, Jonathan gets done early sometimes. We just have to wait for summer, and then we can.
I think that guy sits and drinks Mai Tais all day long is what I think. But
I wish I got paid for that because then I would do that.
Soon, my friend. No, I'm kidding. So, not for you. I'm thinking retirement. So.
Oh no,
you got to be old enough to retire, Eichmann.
I'm a long ways away from
close.
that.
Getting awfully close.
Just because you're getting older doesn't make it close. We're all getting older. All of us are getting older.
No, I know. You guys are guys. You won't get this. Any girls that are listening, you'll get this. But I was a fairly young mom with probably 4 or 5 kids at the cabin watching the boats come in, and I wasn't going to put all these kids on one boat. So we stayed at the beach most of the time. And this big, huge pontoon came pulling up to the boat, the dock with the gas and the little snack shack. And these, it was probably 3 couples, 3 or 4, and they were like old. I don't want to offend my parents. They were maybe a little younger than my parents, but not very much younger than my parents. Honestly, in their 70s. Oh. And they got off, drink in hand, in their little bikinis because they don't give a squat, and laughing and giggling and having a day. And so in my head, this is retirement. That's what I'm going to do 24/7 when I retire. See you around. I'm going to be in the sun, drinking drinks, and then I don't care about anything else. Just do it. So that.
We are with you, Mr. Daniels. We keep hearing it, man, and we know. Holy cow! Now we can start. Time to start.
We get to start early.
Time to start. Here we go. Shows. Here we go. Now, what we were just going to start saying is Mr. Wren is in the house. Good to see you, brother. This might be one of our shorter episodes, and we're just in that space right now. We had 2 amazing guests lined up for our show this week, and unfortunately, they had it wasn't commitments up front. They committed to the show, and then they had stuff to do. And again, we don't throw our people under the bus. Life is life. We move forward. And we still had a hell of a show last night with great conversation and making sure the message is out, and got to listen to some great music that Mr. Crochet is going to share in a minute. Speaking of, Gabriel Wren must be retired. He must be old.
See?
He must be old. If we were going to start our show, we would have said something like that, but
thank you, Gabriel. Fishing, water, sun. I don't care about the fishing. You have fun. Sun, water,
somewhere.
air. Sun, water, air. That's all we really need.
So last night was one of our classic Shoot the Poo episodes where we shared what we are. Do I talk about our new platform right now? Is that a good space or time, or do someone else want to? Can Miss Eichmann, can you capture that link, and maybe we can throw it up here if people are interested in joining that buzz? There is a way of showing a link for that.
Yeah.
So this weekend, Miss Eichmann launched the WeP3 Buzz, and we've kind of changed it, and it's not a solid format yet, but we threw a trident in there because we're kind of limited as to what we can show or put up there as a graphic for us. We had some conversation, and we couldn't come up with a real solid let's do this plan, but the trident is a feature that we use in our graphics. It is part of the weaponry we use. There is a trident / javelin in our WeP3 graphic that says basically it directs us to the truth. And the way that it's set up, if you look on our WeP3 graphic, we the People's Patriot Project graphic, there is a compass on that shield that shows us direction. And the piece that goes along with that is there's a north, and then there's a true north, and there's a magnetic north, and it's always off kilter by so many degrees, and it does change. I learned actually through this research, Brick on Anchorman killed a guy. You're right with the trident. You're 100% right. Yes. Thank you, Gabriel Wren. I wish I could remember the Billy Madison scene where the guy talks about his rambling for so long and how we've all now become dumber because of. No, that's not true. I'm totally joking. Anyway, did you know that the Earth has actually changed its polarity at some times, and that our north is actually absolutely south? And that's what I found. It's needless to know information by Mark Peterson, researched by I'll cite my sources, Miss Eichmann, Google. She loves when that happens with her kids.
That's your source?
My source, Google. Yeah.
Okay, let's try this link. I think that holy long links. All right. Well, there's how you can join our group, but really, yeah. It's,
wow.
I know.
Memorize that in case you forget the link. Just memorize it.
Maybe
we'll work on coming up with one of those mini URLs for it and see if we can brand a URL for it.
Yeah, because that's an awfully long. Holy Hannah.
Yeah, cut and paste that if you're interested. We got a lot of people chiming in, having great conversation. And we did set up some guides for it. When I said we, it was me, and we didn't have time, but wanted to make sure that this is not a fundraising site. It's to share your mission and a place to share the music for our musicians. It's a place to share information, but it's not a fundraising site. And you know what? I say that, and WeP3 may on occasion put our campaigns in there because we openly allow everyone to do their fundraising on all of our other platforms. And so it's just one of those. We'll manage as we need to. And actually, I've had some great stories in there. And for lack of remembering, actually have a new musician that we just acquired through that buzz today. And actually, he shared with me a little bit. He's a Gold Star family guy who is a musician and knows Travis Partington of Oscar Mike Radio really well. And we started a dialogue, and we will continue to build that and invite him on. Mr. Crochet threw his name out in our behind the scene notes. His name's Richard, but I don't remember his entire name. So
I wasn't able to get his last name either.
Yeah, so it's all good. I mean, if we got new artists coming out of the woodworks here recently, and we're very excited about it. And we are going to. I thought I'd be able to find it, but of course I can't. That's the way it works, right?
What were you looking for? Sorry, jumping back in.
You're hopping back in?
I'm sorry. Just wanted to turn my heater on, and I tripped over my microphone cord, and it unplugged my. It's been a day. It's been a day. So I'm all hooked back up. It's all good.
Richard Fitz, F-I-T-T or Fights Fitz.
F-I-T-T-S, I think, right?
Yeah, and so I reached out to him today, and he's excited about what we offer. And so he did say he was leaving the group because it does give him a sense of distraction, and he's so busy that he doesn't want to be distracted. And then me and Jonathan had a conversation about what do we do. Gosh.
You're talking about
practical jokers, and it's like they get a challenge that you really wish they wouldn't, but you want to see what happens if they do. I just had one of those moments.
Sorry.
Who's,
Sorry, not sorry at all.
We've got a Facebook user out there. We'd love to identify said Facebook user. There is a link that you can click on that gives you permission. And if you're in the group, this does happen on occasion. Hold the beer. Amen, Jeremy. Amen. I'm not doing any of that lately, which isn't a bad thing. So that's what's going on in the buzz. There, Mr. Crochet does an amazing job of putting up links while we're conversation, and that is that's the link that doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't. I can't say officially it doesn't track anything, because for Pete's sakes, anything you click on these days is probably watching you with your camera on at night. And so I just, whatever, life's life. They want to look at this, have at her.
Don't you have, I got the little cutout thingy that I just put over my camera when I'm not using it.
But there's no show if you're putting that up, Eichmann.
How you protect yourself from that. That's what they say.
3 shows every night. That's what I say.
Yes, we can see your comments, but we don't know who you are. I don't know who this is. Boom. Someone who is in the middle of chaos. Who is it? Who is it?
Oh, it could be. It could be someone different
Oh,
already,
look
too.
That's Richard Fitz Jr. There we go.
Oh, Mr. Gosh. Good to see you, brother. Glad you can come in. Sorry if we're distracting you. This is what we do. We distract each other most of the time, and come here every Monday to share what the People's Patriot Project is getting done outside of our show that's on Sunday. We got your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. But yesterday's show and today's show, this one might be a little bit more scattered than yesterday's show because we really try. We wear professional pants on Sunday, and we debrief on Mondays. I like that. That's a commercial right there. That's a
unprofessionally debrief.
Well, we should wear tuxedo pants on Sundays and then debrief on Mondays. That's what we'll do.
Tuxedo pants?
Mr. Crochet, it's kind of weeping and bleeding into your space a little bit.
Oh, it's my turn. So last night we had a little unexpected adventure that Mark kind of alluded to earlier. Our musician ended up not being able to make it to the show for personal reasons, I suppose. But we were looking forward to hearing from him. And man, I still am. I can't wait. But we were able to rally up some of the music from some great musicians we've had on the show, and fired out some songs that were just absolutely fantastic last night. First of which was Jen Ford singing Ghost. That's off of her new album, which is available as of Friday. Americana Radio. I'm gonna get that link out here real quick.
Yeah, I'm playing it in the background. I was thinking maybe I could just grab it from here, but
I got you. I'm confused right now. Nope, I got it.
Sure, I got it. I got it, brah. Boom, you're talking, we doing. This is one of those short URLs as well, but that is Jen Ford's link to her Spotify. That you can hear her latest album,
Americana Radio.
Yeah,
pretty jamming. She plays a bunch of covers of songs that we grew up with. I love them. Next, we had Lake and Lendale. Lake and Lendale.
Thank you.
Lindale.
They we had them on, I don't know, it's probably about a month ago, man, and 3 weeks, something like that. I really just forgotten how amazing they sound until they played again last night, and I was like, man, those guys are so good. But they're super talented, and here we go, another one coming at you, another link to follow them on Spotify if you're not doing it already.
Did you have this set up already, Jonathan?
Yes.
Gosh.
Good.
So that was Dale. Give them a follow, man. They got a lot of great tunes on there. We played Still Here by them, which is a fantastic song. The third and last song of the night was by another awesome band that was brought to us by Miss Jen Ford. Well, kind of brought to us by Miss Jen Ford. We played Back to Wichita by Mr. Wooten and 20 Hands High. 20 Hands High, he talks about a friend in the song, I think, that goes back to Wichita to reset and clear their mind. He's got a great sound, man, and very energetic, funny guy. I don't know, I like him, and he's got great music too, as do all of our artists. But last one, I promise. This is the link to find.
You got that link, Jonathan?
CW and 20 Hands High on Spotify. That's all I got.
Did I get all the right songs in there? Did you make sure?
Oh, Back to Wichita?
Yeah. I just kind of typed it on the fly. I was making sure that we had the right songs.
Oh, yeah, we got them.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of paperwork, so that because the week before you guys went and did 4 songs, and I was watching, not being part of, and yeah.
You mean our short hour and 45-minute 1 hour show?
Yeah, that one. Just
that was fun, though. I mean, yeah, we did 2 by Jen Ford and 2 by 20 Hands High that night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those of you that do podcasts, I did cut it right down to a minute or an hour and 39 minutes from your 45. So, if you hack things here and which spaces here and there, yeah, you can get rid of 6 or 7 minutes.
I'm actually
Daniels wants to help you, Eichmann, with your paperwork.
I appreciate that. If it ever comes alive, I'm gonna run to the lake or to the fire, because
well, don't do both. That'd be kind of counterproductive.
I know, right? Which one? I think either one will keep the paperwork away.
You should go to Lake and Lendale.
Go to Lake and Lindale, and I know where that is. Actually, it's a very nice little place in Minneapolis.
I think it's really cool that they're named after something from the space that you guys are in.
Yep.
Yeah, he's actually from the space where I went to college from, which is absolutely out in nowhere. West of the metro, which we call the metro, the Twin Cities, in a little town called Mayer. Not many people know where it's at, but when we were doing pre-show, he shared where his space was. It's close to the campus that I went to college at, which was a tiny place too.
Which nobody's ever heard of either, but I'm sure it's a beautiful little campus.
Well, it's Clown College. That's where I got my big red shoes and my big red nose, and that's not true. That's not some think it might
Did
be
we
true.
lose Jonathan for a second there, or is that just me?
Jonathan looks like he's poking his eyeballs out. But
Now you're back.
what's the temperature down in Louisiana right now, Jonathan?
It is. It changes a lot.
No,
Sean.
Karma is a little bit of a bitch. It's remember last week when we were making fun of you how it was warmer in Minnesota than it was in Louisiana? Remember that when it was really super hot here and
it's really funny.
Freezing
beep, beep, beep.
It snowed this weekend in Minnesota in April. And what's really weird is it snowed in my space, and I'm an hour north, not even real true north, but
kind of
I'm
northwest.
an hour north and west of Miss Eichmann, and they got no snow, which was weird. And then this morning she had snow. So
yeah, woke up to some.
We're going like currently right now at 75 degrees, but tonight it'll get down to 50.
We're just 15 degrees less than you right now.
Yeah, tonight it'll get down to 50, and then tomorrow it'll be back up to 75 again.
Yeah, rumor has it we're still in the opportunities or chances to get more snow yet.
No way. It's 44 degrees right now.
Not today. This
My
next week.
snow is gone today. Is yours gone up there?
Nope.
I don't do snow me.
Nope. Still got snow.
Huh. Yeah, I can live without some snow.
I
can live without some snow.
So, Mr. Sitz, ask us what is the mission, and currently, we are going to at least get the network rolling on an ask by Timothy Newton, who posted something and brought our attention to it today. We also are working on a Vietnam vet with a claim with one of the bigger institutions that may just need to tighten up their role a little bit. We're working as an advocacy for that group. It's kind of funny because that group has an advocacy group that's supposed to be advocating for their patients, and we're having to step in to have that conversation about making sure we see you, we got you on the radar, and you make sure you need to follow through. And that happens occasionally. And the truth of the matter is we have actually helped this organization in the past, and they've reached out to us to facilitate an ask that they had. So this is going to be a, hey, you scratch my back, I scratch your back, make sure everyone's happy kind of thing. And we have a very positive and persuasive way of talking with people on occasion. So we'll make sure that gets done. Those are the ones that are on. Miss Eichmann is ramping up for an event down in Texas.
Jonathan, look, I got the link for tickets up. Yep, we will be. I just talked to one of the restaurants in the area. They're going to do a matching thing. You just have to say you're at the Lone Star Shock and Awe music get together. And so Mark coined these phrases: one place, one time, 6 artists. And our 6 artists are veterans and first responders themselves. So we've got Johnny Cole, who will play his songs. We have Old 81 Band with their Red Book, Johnny Cole's country songs. Old 81 Band calls them Red Dirt music. George Dooley Band is country and a little other, but mostly country. And then they back up. The George Michael Dooley Band backs up Miss Chammy Joe Dabbs and Miss Holly Ann. And they're going to share their music with you, which will be pretty exciting. As get up and dance kind of music. And throughout the whole afternoon, we will have Chad Hutto, comedian extraordinaire. He will also be doing the MC you know what, master of ceremonies, but really MC, like filling in all the holes, doing the fun. I can imagine there will be some humor in between sets. So come on in. It'll be fun. We'd like a lot of people to show up so that we can get an even bigger venue next year, but we'll see how this goes.
Awesome. I'm excited. I'm trying my best to be there. So.
Oh, shoot. And Bobby, I don't know if Bobby's watching. What's up, Bobby? Shoot. Somebody asked me. Oh, no. Jason Spencer, I got you. I got you on the extra ticket thing. Yes, we're all good. And you have a spot for your tent. I don't think he's listening. He probably works somewhere too, but I will get him back. We like their people. That's going to be the fun place to hang out.
Currently, we are working on a co-mission experience with Victory for Veterans and Colonel Michael Burrows, who will be on the show coming up for another event down in Texas for slotted the 2024 year. And then we are also working with Project Got Your Back here in Minnesota. That is going to happen in August. We'll give you more details as that is rolling along. But Project Got Your Back is bringing in one of our Army Ranger musician groups, JT and the Gunslingers, for an event here in Minnesota. So what is, I mean, we're getting stuff done. We're moving it. We will be representing at the American Veterans Ball on May 12th. Ozzy Ramos, the curator and the CEO, president of that organization, has invited a number of WeP3 network people into that space. Get the chance to hang out with Adam Bird and Heroes Media Group. Dave Bray is going to be at that event. He's a Dave Bray USA musician. CW, I have my moment. Wooten. No, is that right?
CW Wooten?
Yeah, it is right. We've had some debates on his initials, but CW Wooten and Jen Ford have been invited to that, and I mean, they're expecting 1,000 veterans from across the country to come in for that event out in Maryland. And again, I mean, if you're in that space, if you want to go attend, there's the information and details. Again, May 12th in National Harbor, Maryland. This is the 6th annual event, and we're working on a little collaboration to do another event. We'll just put it that way. So plates are runneth over in here at the WeP3, the People's Patriot Project, and rumor has it there might be another media type influencing show coming up. Jonathan, do you know anything about that?
I heard a rumor about a guy that may call himself B3 or Bourbon Battle Buddies. Said might have a podcast supposed to be firing off sometime this month if everything works out to plan. The intent of the podcast is to really to harbor a conversation, right? And to keep a conversation going that lends itself to benefiting veterans in any way, shape, or form. We're gonna have some musicians probably cross over from here. Some of your musicians from here. And we're going to do some what's the word I'm looking for? Entrepreneurs as well. Pretty much anybody that is giving their time, effort, and ability, and how does Mark say that? Time, talent, and treasure to help out the cause. We want to give them a special spot to highlight, and we're going to have a little positivity, motivation, and maybe sharing a little spirits while lifting spirits.
This is off the subject, but on the subject. Have you ever seen? It's not a bourbon flavor, but it is. Haagen-Dazs has a bourbon ice cream. Have you ever tried that?
No. Certainly haven't.
I think it was a mean, terrible trick that they played on me because I found it once, I tried it once, and I've never been able to find it again. Ever. Like, and I go to places to look for it, and I can't find it. It's not straight up like a bourbon in your glass kind of experience, but it was. I would entertain it again. I would.
So is it like bourbon vanilla or something, or is it just straight up bourbon?
They must use some kind of note of bourbon to like flavor the chocolate, maybe. I mean, like the nibs in it, and there's just a faint, and I'm confident that they can't use like a bourbon in ice cream because I think there might be some legal ramifications to that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming. I don't know.
There might be some freezer issues in the Walmart.
I better do some more research on this, but I have been trying to find it, and it's not like I can Amazon it because it would not be frozen by the time I got it to my door. That's.
I'm curious now. I'm gonna have to go look for some myself next time.
You can look it up. It exists. I think it's Haagen-Dazs. I might. My brain may not remember the exact, but I will for sure do some research while we're. Are we going to do anything for closing? Do you want to play a song?
Is there actually like a new Liquid Death out there?
A new one? I was just on their website. I can't confirm that there is.
A gold can with red writing, and the name of it is Rest in Peace.
Oh.
It looks like iced tea and agave.
Oh, interesting.
I mean,
sorry, it's what I get for like going down the fox rabbit hole.
Check that out. It's right there.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it.
Well, there you go. How can you not find it if you just found that?
Find it. All right.
I don't know why they don't. I mean, like literally, it's not stocked on the shelves. Like, I don't know.
I'll definitely try.
What happens if you add it to the cart? I mean, will they send it my way then? And do I just
send ice cream?
I don't know. We'll have to ice cream source. Pay in 4 interest-free installments for orders over 50. I don't know.
4 interest.
Finance that ice cream.
Yeah. For $7.99, $7.99.
Well, you could pay $1.62 for 4 months.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
So, did we hear that we do want to play a song?
Yes, I'd like to play a song.
Oh, you got one?
If you got one on your mind.
I got nothing on my mind. I'd just like to hear a song.
Should we do something from last night?
You know what I think we should do if we have it?
What's that?
We should play some Tammy J. Dams.
Ooh.
Oh, I want to close with Tammy's song. Do we have it on there?
We got
our
One
thinker.
Teardrop Too Late.
Boom, there we go.
We don't have our new one on there?
Well, I didn't peruse everything.
Cowgirl on.
You see it?
No, I'm not looking at it. I'm just saying the
that was
name.
good.
I don't have that document.
That was the one.
Dang it, Jonathan.
My bad.
Oh, there we go. That's my favorite 14-year-old say. That's my bad.
My bad.
Oh, I don't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either. That was a great idea, though. I like that one.
Do we want to do One Teardrop Too Late?
Yes, I like that song.
All right. Do we want to say anything in closing for today?
I don't have anything.
I want to say, bring on the good weather, the sunshine, more Wellbutrin. No, I'm kidding. What else? No shoes. No more shoes. We're almost there. No more shoes. That. And thank you for being here, guys.
Do we remember, when I say we, I mean you, do we remember who our guests are this coming Sunday? We got your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime.
So, no, because my memory's not great. I have the sheet right here.
I know.
And it looks to me like we have got Mr. Jeremy Harrell with Veterans Club, which looks super interesting. And then we have Sam Stedman coming on with some music.
A new musician.
I only typed it 4 times. I don't know why I can't remember that.
No, I don't hold that against you. I didn't remember either. And so with that said, we will see you this Sunday at We Got Your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. Again, check out the buzz. If you get the chance, go to our YouTube station and subscribe. You will hear and see all of our shows, our debriefs, our We Got Your 6 at 6, and all the other goofy things that we end up doing. And we have Miss Tammy Jo Dabbs, who you'll see down in Texas for the Lone Star Shock and Awe. One Teardrop Too Late. Patriot Pride. Check you later.
Today I told her that I was sorry for all the times I've hurt her, and that I'd never break her heart like before. She didn't cry, and in her eyes I saw a new expression. Then she told me as she walked out the door,
"You one teardrop too late. I cried my last tear for you today. One too many lies, left no tears to cry. Now you one teardrop too late."
And now I know what heartache means, and all the pain I must have caused her. Now I see I really cheated on me, and I don't blame her for not believing me. When I told her I was sorry, I could taste a teardrop as I watched her leave. She said,
"You one teardrop too late. I cried my last tear for you today. You dried my crying eyes with one too many lies. Now you're one teardrop too late. One too many lies, left no tears to cry. Now you're one teardrop too late.
now you're one teardrop too late.